A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. This guy's a pretty good pitcher, but he was tagged for 8 earned runs and the loss in his last one. Hopefully he can shake that off and pitch a lot better here today.
So stepping in, Starling Marte. He will
Leading
lead this one off today.
For Pittsburgh,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Starling Marte.
Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Peterson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That is third. The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Now batting, Andrew Toles. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Corey Seager. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. To his right, Frazier. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. plate, Anthony Jones. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's Melky Cabrera. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 2 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And it's fouled away. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Standing in, Colin Moran, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Archer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Chris Archer. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Kramer aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and he pops him up. Coming in is Tolles. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder Starling Marte.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Starling Marte. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Anthony Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Tolles. And the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. For the current campaign, Taylor has a .280 batting average. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One strike now from Archer. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Coles has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Kramer. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Archer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Chris Archer.
Popped up. Muncy moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Marte off for second. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Marte, base runner at first with one out. He's running again. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Runner breaks for third. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 0-2 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bellinger brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Young man, 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Archer steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Jones, the runner at second with one away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Rich Hill is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Rick Hill.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready once again, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Hill features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Second and third, 2 away. This is line to left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he catches in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Chris Archer.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Seager waits on it, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
One strike now from Archer. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Moran has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Stepping into the box, Russell Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Justin Turner.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Standing in now, Anthony Jones. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now, hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Josh Bell.
Into the box, Josh Bell. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Line towards center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-0. Striding in, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. To short. And that's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Michael Feliz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Toles at second, Seager at first, 1 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back-to-back strike. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Digging in now, Colin Moran. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing hard liner to left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looped out toward third. There's one. On to first, a double play. Gregory Polanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. He'll enter play at .313. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Hit out toward second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming. It's 4, and the Dodgers nothing. Edgar Santana is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cabrera is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to first. Bell brings it in, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 1 out.
Now batter.
In now, Adam Frazier. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead. A.J. Pollock will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he gets ahead 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Andrew Toles. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Jones is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Weak roller right side. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Buccos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Archer with his 4th win this season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Hyunjin Ryu. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.